live films by the group.
How did that come on? I have no idea. Hey, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back once again to Harley Day Rider. I'm your host, HDR, and I'm riding on the lovely Harley Electric Glide 2011. Or is it the Harley 2011 Electric Glide? This is a classic. This is not the ultimate, but it is a very comfortable ride. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the really big show. Hey, so, you know, not a whole lot to talk about this morning. Obviously, if you're looking at this road right now, if you can see the road there, it did rain last night, I guess. We didn't obviously hear it. I went to bed at about 11:45 last night. My wife went to bed at about, I don't know, 10:30, I guess. But we watched the news this morning and it said, hey, there was a really powerful rainstorm that came through the area last night after midnight. So obviously we didn't even hear it. When I went to sleep, I was out. And, but the roads out here aren't too wet, so maybe it was just more back in the area where I live. I don't know. But no rain in sight for the day, so I said it was time to take the motorcycle out and get her on the road and take her to work once again. Because it is the most comfortablest ride I have. Now, if you ask Mrs. HDR, she says no, her Honda CR-V is the most comfortable ride we have. Of course, the Dodge, the truck is not bad either, she says, but the motorcycle was probably the last on her list. But it's the top on my list. So, whenever I get the opportunity to take it out and ride it to work, I do so. And I put my jacket on today. I told you with the mesh jacket with the liner in it. That's what I've been wearing for the past couple days. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It was really chilly in the morning. Thursday, it rained like nobody's business. In the morning, we had a heck of a storm. But coming home last night from work, there was nothing. I mean, I could have took the bike yesterday to work also, because it didn't rain on the way to work. I don't think it did. I mean, I got a little water on the windshield from passing vehicles, but that was about it. And we talked about that. Oh, excuse me. We talked about that before about, you know, how do you really judge when to take the motorcycle and when not to? I mean, who knows? Some people say if the roads are wet, they won't take their bike out, and I don't like to do it. I don't like to get the bike all dirty if I don't have to, and the water splashing up underneath the bike will get it really, really dirty. And actually, if it's pouring down rain, I don't want to take the bike. That's silly. If I have a car to jump in, I can take the car. I'll do that instead. But so anyway, let's say TGIF. Thank God it's Friday with fog lying in the low-lying areas. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I mean, what an amazing week this has been as far as work. You know, yesterday was one of those days when you got to take ibuprofen at work because your head is getting ready to blow off. It's just splitting headache because of the stress levels right now with all my crew and getting them prepared for next week. You know, and they're getting stressed out, and I'm like, it's okay, you know, be calm. But yeah, it's just pretty crazy, and I'm sure your work is probably just the same, you know. But we will prevail. We will. Other than that, thanks for all the fine comments there about the new Harley Davidson motorcycles. I mean, that was some great comments coming back. On that particular video, and a lot of you kind of feel the same way that I do. I don't think I would rush out right away and you know, buy a brand new Harley Davidson with that new 107 Milwaukee 8 engine, and I'm sure I went to the Harley factory in York, and I think I told you guys that when myself and Ray was on that trip. And So I believe in their engineering. I've seen their factory firsthand, and I believe their engineering is pretty amazing. They have really good people working for Harley Davidson, don't get me wrong. But you just don't know. I mean, how many vehicles, brand new vehicles, my truck is a Dodge Ram. I don't know the model number. We leased it for 3 years. After the first 6 months, it was brand new. Nobody ever drove that truck. I had 4 recalls in the first 6 months. So, and people do. They slap things together quickly. Now, maybe, Dodge is not Harley. Maybe Harley's a lot better. But anything can be missed, I think. And I don't know how long they've had these on the road. It would be very hard for Harley Davidson to build a motorcycle. And, it's not like an iPhone, where an iPhone could be built and the people from Apple could be carrying that around for a while. And nobody would ever know because pretty much they all look like the other Apples. But you pull out that new Harley Davidson with the 107 engine, and it says 107 on the side. Let's say put a different cover on the side of the engine. That word would get out like that, right? And they couldn't hide that. So I don't know how much they tested that engine before they put it on the market. So yeah, I think I'd wait. I think a lot of you guys, the comments there about waiting is a really a good idea. And I also believe that that's going to be a great bike. But somebody put on, I don't know who it was, overachiever, over something on my channel. And I think NC Stoney mentioned it, that bike is like $1,000 more than all their other bikes. They'll probably sell like they did the CVO pricing. You remember when they had, I think they still have that. No, I don't know. I can't remember when they did that, but they have the CVO line. They have a certain line. I thought it had a 110 engine in it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but does it have a 110 engine in it? I think that's what I've seen before. So a 107 Streamline engine, and if we're getting rid of the 103 engine altogether on the touring bikes, then why wouldn't it be the same price as what they're selling them for now? That's kind of odd. But it's an interesting thought. It's cold out here. I think the temperature dropped by 20 degrees out here. Wow. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I did see there's one local Harley shop offering demo rides, so I got to call them and set up a demo. Hopefully I can do it on the weekend. It'd be nice to be able to do it on a Saturday morning, go out and demo one or two of the new bikes there, try them out. I'd like to demo the maybe the 107 Street Glide and then the 107 Road Glide, just to see those comparisons together and how they work out. Somebody mentioned, and I was joking, I'm sorry, sometimes I joke on the channel. You'll see some comments coming from me that you'll be like, what the heck is HDR talking about? And this guy knows I was joking. We talked back and forth a little bit, but he was talking about his Sportster and him having a Sportster, and I said, wouldn't it be really cool if they put the 107 engine on the Sportster? Look at the windshield fogging up again. It'd be really cool if they put a 107 on the Sportster. And he said, yeah, they're not doing that. They're putting it on the tour bus. Yeah, I know. But wouldn't that make a fast little Sportster to have a 107 on that little frame? Huh? Or either that or what about a 107 on an 883 frame? Boy, that would be really neat. Oh, well, that's some thoughts for the future. And are they going to, my thing is, in the future, are they going to upgrade that line of bikes also, the Sportster line? What's the other, I don't know what the other line is. The Dyna line with the fantastic, beautiful Street Bob. I took one test ride on a Street Bob, and I said I would own one of those. The only thing that draws me back from a Street Bob is that I would want to be able to put a cruise control on it, because I think it's a nice enough bike to take a tour on. So I don't know. I don't know if they would ever do that, but the Street Bob has no cruise control. It's very, very foggy out this way. I don't know why I don't think there's any water. Maybe some ponds. And And you can see the road here. They got a lot of rain out here last night. Alright, folks. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling. I'm going to let you go this morning. But that was my thoughts for the day, is just on the comments. Thank you again so much for commenting. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thumb up this video, you know. Click that little thumbs up like, yeah, I liked it. It was alright. He didn't talk about much, but, you know, it was a morning ride to work, and that's okay. Alright, everybody. Well, have a great day today. Like I said, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. So you have the weekend to look forward to. I was invited to a motorcycle run tomorrow, Saturday. But I also have some other things lined up. My Saturday is so busy. So I may end up going to a car and bike show tomorrow. If I do, I will film that, and I'll bring you some action from the motorcycle and the car show. Let me navigate this intersection, or negotiate, or whatever. All right, everybody. So I will talk to you next time. Have a great day. Remember, ride your own ride. Harley Davidson is going to be down and out once again in the lovely southwestern Pennsylvania. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.